Reason 476 why I don't map out my nails before I make them. I was watching Ancient Aliens and I said, oh my goodness, this would look so cute on a set of nails. Yes, the nails that I'm wearing right now were inspired by this. And just in case you forgot, these are the nails they turned into. So imagine me mapping out. Let me tell you what happened too. I'm gonna write a blog post when I write a blog post about these because, like I said, I saw that, and I was like, oh, that would look so nice on nails. And I had the idea to do an iridescent base, and then chrome for the gold, and then regular polish for the green and red or whatever. And the only issue that I thought I was going to have going into this was maybe painting on top of the chrome. And I feel like I finally got into a place where I can do chrome. I can do chrome. So the gold pieces were going to be chrome, right? Imagine my surprise when I go to try and isolate the chrome and it's not working. What? I tried twice. I said forget it. Then I was thinking about the orchids because I love orchids. I just don't care for the cutesy flowers, 3D flowers that we get now. Like, they're kind of cute. Like, I like they have faces. So I did the orchids first, and I was like, I want to do flowers, so this will be named the flowers. So we're gonna need several flowers. So I was like, I just Googled what flowers would look good, what flowers pair well with orchids. This is how I make my nail sets, right? Well, I didn't even make these. This is how it comes about. And the first ones that came up were these pretty blue delphiniums, right? So pretty. But I knew they were going to be a part of my set, and then I knew what my set was going to be about, because guess what? All parts of delphiniums are poisonous. Every single part of the plant. And like I said, orchids are monsters. Those are monsters. They have mouths. They will eat you. So I'm like, oh, it's a deadly trio because, like, pretty things are always deadly, or like beautiful things can be deadly or whatever. So I said I need a third flower. Now, this is how I know me and the art communicate, because I let them sit there, and I was working on another set, and I wrote myself a note. I don't write myself notes. I don't really need. If I knew what it was gonna be, that's what it would be. And I told myself to add peonies. That didn't feel right. It wasn't right. So I was like, peonies aren't right. So I'm still looking for a third flower. And then, you know what? I say, duh. What flowers pair well with orchids and delphiniums? The third one immediately, ranunculus. That sounds like a virus. That sounds like the fungus that will eat you. That sounds like an alien invasion. I love it. It's perfect. And they're all so pretty together. I love it. But yeah, that's literally how. Oh, and let me tell you how I knew. Because when I looked at what ranunculus were, they kind of look like peonies. They're a peony-like flower. I said, oh. They knew I knew peonies, but I didn't know a ranunculus. But they knew, and when I saw the ranunculus, you know what I'm saying? So, I love it. That's Nori, the NFC orchid. He was a hit, though. He was a hit. Some of them he wasn't working, but most of them he was. He was a hit. Like, this set really feels like art. And let me tell you guys, because usually when I do a set like this, I will make it acrylic. Like, I'll make the set acrylic. So imagine an acrylic set with all these flowers on top. It would have been heavy. I like thick nails. But because there's no, like, these are so light. Like, I love it. They're so pretty. They gonna cost you a pretty penny, though. I made these flowers so much bigger. So I was able to make it in 2 days instead of 5. Still, so many. So many. But they were a hit, y'all. They loved it, and I loved it. And I might wear these to every market. Or I'm going to have to tag whatever set I wear to any market.